Hello, it's Pocket Wednesday, and instead of working in my Pocket Wednesday reference journal, I am going to be working in this one. That does unfortunately mean that I'm going to have to make another one to put in my reference journal that I'm keeping. That's okay, except it just means more work for me, and sometimes all the time, I am really slow at this stuff, and so it just means more time. Oh well. It's all fun, right? Okay, so I am just making sure that I'm putting things kind of where I want them to be. My fold for my signature is right here. So this is kind of a small page, and then this is going to be our pocket. So what I have is a cutoff from a 12 by 12. And so it is the full length, it's 12 inches, and then it is 5 inches, okay? What I did was, I did a 3-inch, so I want to glue this down as the pocket so that I'm covering up the lovely information that they like to put on the back of these pages. That is going to be where the pocket is, okay? So it's going to be glued down like that. In order to make that be the pocket, I did 4 inches up and I folded it down like this. Okay, so then it looked like that. And then I did 4 inches this way, either one, and folded it like that, okay? So we have 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches. When we glue it down, this is going to be a flap that can open up for journaling, and also that can open up here for journaling, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of work on it before we glue it down. I want to make it so that it stays up. There are several ways you could do it, but I am going to use magnets. Not everybody's gonna have magnets, but I have them, so why not use them, right? I'm going to just kind of do a in the center sort of a thing to get my placement and hope that my art glitter glue will hold it okay. I'm going to put paper over the top of it, so it's going to be fine in the end. I just want it to hold it okay. So I have 2 right here. And so you just want to make sure when you're doing this, you know, they won't go together one way. So you have to make sure that when you glue them down, you're gluing down the sides that attract each other, not that oppose each other, okay? So this one is going to plop down in my glue. And then I am going to, and it's just kind of, I've centered it sort of, see in my 5 inches here, and then I've centered it within that 1 inch. And I think that's fine. So then what I'm going to do is put another piece of paper over the top of it to hold it in place. I'm going to put a circle of glue around here just to make sure, and then here. Now, I don't know the exact measurement of the space right in here, but we can kind of get an idea. So it's about 1/4 of an inch down. And then we're going to put this right on top of it. So I say, you know, if you don't have magnets, you could also do Velcro, and you could also just use a paper clip. You could do like a decorative paper clip if you have them, or you could decorate a paper clip, you know, on your own. I'll show you what I mean by that here in just a second. And then we want this one to be, see how, if I do it the wrong way, how it doesn't stay. See, it just flew off into my lap. So we want it, I think what I'll do is just get an idea of where it is. I mean, honestly, I would have just done it kind of the same way kind of centered here in the 5 inches, centered within this inch. And it's about 1/4 of an inch down for the edge of the magnet. That's going to be fine. Okay, so, and it's attached, so I know this side goes onto here. I'm just going to pull it off and lay it over there, and then I'm going to, oh man, see, now I have to make sure again. Here's what I'm going to do in case it falls. The side with the mark on it is the side I want to glue down. See, frustrating. Okay, so now we can move it around again. Make sure it's in the center of my 5 inches and about 1/4 of an inch down-ish. Something like that. That should work. And then I have another one that I am going to glue on top. We're going to do the same thing, put a little glue around the edge. Kind of line it up, hoping that I'm trying to keep my head out of the camera, so I was hoping that I had gotten it kind of to the edge okay. Okay, so that art glitter glue, you know, dries really fast, so I should be able to put those together and they stay closed now. Okay, so then when we put it on our page, it will stay closed, no problem, but it opens up to be journaled on. And then it also opens up this way. And I'm not going to put a magnet down here just because I feel like this is more likely to stay closed, no problem. We wouldn't normally put a magnet, you know, on a pocket that flips up like that. So I'm not really worried about it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down. So you guys, I wanted to invite anybody who would like to join me for Pocket Wednesday. I have been thinking about it for a little while, thinking about hosting Pocket Wednesday and, you know, adding a hashtag. I've never done anything like that before. And my goal is not to let anybody down. I'm a little worried about it. I am, like I said, not the most, well, tech savvy or social media savvy. I have an Instagram account, but it's one that is just personal, that I started a long time ago. The reason I started it was because my daughter had one and I didn't want her having one without me having one, so I could see what she was putting on there. Well, she doesn't use it, and so I never ever look on there, ever. And so I don't even know. I think hashtags started with Instagram, but maybe it was something else. I have no idea. It took me a while to even know what they were. So the fact that I kind of know what it is saying something. Anyway, having said all that, I wanted to invite anybody who would like to join me for Pocket Wednesday on any Pocket Wednesday to please join me. I'll just add hashtag Pocket Wednesday in my title, and if you would do the same, that would be great. And in my comments, if you would mention that you're joining, I will link your video in my description box and all of that thing. Whatever people do, I'll figure it out and I'll do it. I think I'll figure it out. I will do my best to be a good host for Pocket Wednesday. I hope all of that made sense. I do believe that I have somebody joining me tomorrow, and that will be, or I'm filming on Tuesday, so Pocket Wednesday. I do believe that Pam VanEe will be joining me. She told me she's working on finishing off her butterfly journal, so if she manages to finish that, she's planning on joining me. She probably won't get it up until in the afternoon. I am going to add a little trim down here So once she has that up, you know, I'll be kind of watching for it. Actually, I want to use my Fabri-Tac for this. I'll be watching for it and I'll add it in my description box. But yeah, so I would love it. Anybody who would like to join me anytime, you know, to join me. You could do your own idea. You could be something that's inspired by someone else, because pretty much everything I've made has been inspired by someone else. So of course, you could do one of the pockets that I've already done and change it up, or don't change it up, just whatever you want to do. If you want to join me, that would be great. So like I said, just let me know, and then I'll put your information down in my description box as best as I can. I hope all that makes sense. And I hope I said all the things I need to say. Okay, I am going to add a little bit of lace coming off the bottom as well. And I am going to do this one with some hot glue. Okay, so then it's sticking out just a little bit from the bottom. I think I want to, I might cut this, trim it just a little bit with my not so great scissors. Come on. Okay, that's a little better than it was. Okay, and then I have some little girls. I believe I added the link in my previous couple videos ago of these little girls that are fussy cuts you can buy. And I did mention in the video that they're kind of blurry, but they're really cute. So, you know, buy at your own discretion. Okay, I'm gonna add a little rickrack, this little girl. I think I'm gonna put the little girl on first. No, I need to put the label on first. So I'm gonna put the label right there. I always like to put a little something to help guide me if I can, and that's gonna be covered, so. Okay, and then we'll put her on. I want to put the little bit of rickrack last so that I make sure. Okay, I think I want her here. Right around there, okay. And I think I will use Fabri-Tac on this one. I hadn't had the Fabri-Tac leaking out of the top of this one, but all of a sudden it's doing it. Maybe it has something to do with how much Fabri-Tac is in the bottle. I don't know. I don't know. It's not doing it now though. Okay, I think it's really cute. When I first, so this gingham, I had a hard time finding it, and this one is very like infant kind of, instead of country type that I'm going for. But it was, you know, the best I could do. So I think it works out okay putting these things together. And then I have a little journaling card. So this is one of the images from one of the books I found recently at an estate sale. This is the one that was put together upside down. So this is the front of the book, but that image is upside down. So see, oh, here's the front of the book. So many kinds of love. And the images are upside down in it. So I was like, you know, but what was really cute is that she's sitting on a little log fence, and so is he. Isn't that adorable? I stitched around it in white thread, and then I've backed it with a really thin wood print paper and put a little tab at the top. So that goes in like that. So then it opens down for journaling and up for journaling. This also is a pocket over here from the other side. So eventually I'll add something to this too, but it has nothing actually to do with this particular pocket. So what should we call it? Trifold, flip up, flip down? I don't know. I'll come up with something. I'm sure it's been done before. I'm just saying, I feel like I need to name them something when I put it on, when I put the title, you know, maybe I'll just say Pocket Wednesday and a number. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. So yes, if you would like to join me, that would be fabulous. Or you can think about it and join me next week or whatever you want to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.